If I say three words, I have a plan, what do you feel? For most people who played Red Dead Redemption 2, it's frustration, exhaustion, anger. By the end of Arthur Morgan's journey, many of us don't just dislike Dutch van der Linde, we resent him. We watched him spiral, we watched him choose Micah, we watched him walk away from Arthur, especially when it mattered the most. So the conclusion feels obvious. Dutch was selfish, Dutch was a liar, Dutch was the villain. But what if that anger has made us miss something deeper? What if Dutch van der Linde wasn't just a failed leader, but a failed philosopher? In order to understand the end, we have to respect the beginning. Early on, Dutch isn't a monster. He saves people, he gives them names, purpose, and dignity. The van der Linde gang isn't just criminals, they are orphans, widows, outcasts. People rejected by rapidly industrializing world. And Dutch offers them more than safety. He offers them an idea. One dangerous belief. If the cause is pure, the suffering is justified. Every death, every robbery, every loss. To Dutch, these aren't failures. They are sacrifices. That's why his words never change. One more job. We need more time. Have some faith. These aren't plans anymore. They are mantras. Arthur Morgan changes. Sickness forces him to confront something Dutch never does. Consequences. Arthur starts measuring morality by outcomes, by who gets hurt. Dutch measures morality by intention. This is the real conflict of Red Dead Redemption 2. Not loyalty, not betrayal. Reality versus ideology. Arthur doesn't turn against Dutch. Arthur becomes proof that Dutch is wrong. Arthur is the sword, Dutch is the sermon. And the tragedy begins the moment the sword develops a conscience. Hosea was Dutch's anchor. When Hosea dies, the anchor disappears. Micah doesn't replace Hosea intellectually. He replaces him psychologically. When Dutch walks away from Arthur on that mountain, it isn't hatred. It's something worse. Arthur has become a living accusation. Saving Arthur would mean admitting that the plan failed, the suffering was unnecessary, and the idea was wrong. So Dutch turns away. Not because he doesn't care, but because his ideology matters more than the dying man in front of him. Dutch van der Linde isn't misunderstood because he was good. He's misunderstood because he was consistent. He chose belief over people, principle over compassion, ideas over lives. He didn't lose his mind. He lost the ability to question himself. Arthur became free. Dutch remained trapped. And that is the real tragedy of Red Dead Redemption 2.